Good morning, my dear friends. I'm so glad to have you back. Sorry I haven't made a video in a few days. A little teeny, it's nothing to worry about, a little teeny bout of ulcerative colitis. Then on top of it, I got bit by a tick in my back, which happens all the time when you live in a rural area. But this time it swelled up to the size of 2 footballs. And I started running a fever, so I had to go to the MedStar Center for that. And my back still has 1 football on it. But they gave me antibiotics to fight off the Lyme disease. But anyway, just wanted to come in and show you a real true before and after. You saw a picture of me. These are my pin curls. You see how I do them, and I showed you the last video how I do them. I'm going to leave them up for you while I put my makeup on. But before I start this, I want to thank Adina. She sent another beautiful, beautiful, simply beautiful card, all 3-dimensional. Let me get it in here on you. Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Just woman so talented. She sent me all kinds of things. She sent a great big box of stuff for me. All kinds of skin moisturizers and retinol drops, which I did not have. I so appreciate. And a beautiful, beautiful, she got in, I believe she said Hong Kong. Beautiful, beautiful, put your head in it, and you put your arms in it. It's just gorgeous. You can wear it over top of anything. It has big long fringe on it. Down here is so beautiful, and you put your arms come through and the little buttons show. There we go, there we go. It's so beautiful, so kind of her. Between her and Patricia, I swear, they send me so much nice stuff. I wanted to get those 2 out of the way and thank her. She's such a kind person. All of you all are such kind people. And the reason my face is so dark is I mixed a little bit of Target, gave my son, when he mentioned I was a YouTuber, they actually gave him a sample of Tannologist, and it's just drops that I mixed in my Estee Lauder moisturizer. I put it on my hand, and boy, it really worked. I put it on before I went to sleep last night. It really worked. I'm so dark, I'm not sure my makeup will match, but we're going to try it. Today, I'm going to do one side of my face with powder before the foundation, and one side with the foundation and then the powder, just to let you see how it looks. And you can see one hand really got a lot of the Tanology mixed with the moisturizer, facial moisturizer. My hand, it would have been nice if I'd done this part of my hand, but I stuck my hand in. Excuse me. So we're going to start off by, we're going to put a little bit of, I'll leave my hair up for you. Actually, maybe I'll take it down. I look a little bit better with it down. Because, I should have taken it down earlier. It takes so long to take it down. We'll take it halfway down. How about that? Because it takes too long. We'll just take some of it down. Just taking the bobby pins out. And you can see what kind of curl it does. My gray roots are out, but my son got some powder that I can put in there until I get a chance to color my hair. Okay, that looks a little bit better already. Didn't even comb it yet. I swear, back in my day, that's all we used. I think that's all Farrah Fawcett used to, was bobby pins. It should look a little bit better right there. The only thing I've done so far is I put the little black line in there, you know, on my upper eyelid, so it kind of looks like a little bit of eyeliner. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to do the we'll do the eyes first, and then we'll do the powder on one side, and then foundation, and then foundation with the powder over top of it. I got the Covergirl blurring powder It's a good thing I got it dark. I think I got it in the honey. Yeah, I got it in honey in the Covergirl tan. Covergirl Simply Ageless tan makeup to put over top of it. But we'll do our eyes first. Let's see if I can get close enough for you to see my eyes. Okay, I've already put the black on the inner rim. I didn't want to gross you out by holding my eye way up there because it's old and you have to hold it. But we're going to use a little bit of this Ulta, the Raisin Down. It's a brown burgundy, and I'm obsessed with burgundies. Not pinks and not reds, because they do not look good on me. We're going to do a little bit of the burgundy. We're only going to line at the end. Kind of try to keep your eye open for this. Even though it's hard when you get older, because if you don't pull your eye taut, you just get stuck in all those little wrinkles. But as you can see, I hope you can see, we're going to try the new Wet n Wild, the Naked Eyeshadow Palette too. I haven't even experimented with it, so this will be the first try. And we're going to put a little bit of the Burgundy by Ulta underneath. But it's called Raisin Down. Okay, I don't want to give you the wrong name of it because it's so hard to find a burgundy. Wine Down. It's called Wine Down, so you think it would be purple, but it isn't. And we're going to try to keep my eye open because I can't hold my eye up with this mirror in my hand. And we're going to make that little V right at the end here. I hope you can see it, how I'm doing it. As you can hear, Hugo snoring. He sleeps all day, tries to keep me up all night. And then we'll put a little bit under the eyes. That's simply beautiful. I love the burgundy color. Okay, and then we're gonna, we have to mascara. We'll use the MAC, the new MAC mascara. Always try to get more at your roots. If you're not gonna wear any eyeliner, I just cut on the eyelid. You're not gonna wear any eyeliner. Sorry, my hands are so shaky. I had I got a fever from that tick bite. I had a fever when I went to the MedStar Center. I might still have a little bit. Even though I'm on some kind of antibiotic called dicyclomine or something like that for tick bites. But they might have to increase it if it starts to get the circle of the Lyme disease. That's the only thing about living in a rural area. There's so many things that live here. Like I told you, I literally took a shower with a snake. And thank God the police department, the Charles County Police Department are wonderful. Just wonderful. They don't usually come out for that. They came out right away. The nicest police officers you've ever seen. I had a driveway full of 7 police cars, but one did most of the work. He walked in there and said, "Oh my God, I'm going to need some help." He ran out and got another police officer. And they did their best to catch it. They had to put it in giant bags that they had brought with them. Because it was 12.5 foot long, they said at least. And I thought it was my son's toothbrush. Because his toothbrush is black. And this house only has 1 bathroom. Well, we have 1.5, but the other one's so little and so far upstairs in my son's room that he very rarely uses it. I mean, he takes a shower and all down here because it doesn't have a shower in it. But, oh, that was a scary experience. Probably for the snake too. It's probably still shaking. It's that old joke, you know. Remember when I don't know if you've ever heard that joke, but the boy says, "Dear heaven, please let me see a naked woman." And he opened the door when his grandma was taking a shower and hollered, "Oh God, I'm blind." So God let him see a naked woman because it was his old grandma. I thought that was so funny because my children would probably go into cardiac arrest. Anyway, there's the mascara. That's beautiful mascara by MAC. Anyway, okay, so now we're going to try the new Always Naked. Good phrasing they use. It's weird. Excuse me. I don't know which one to put in the crease first. I don't know whether to go with this one. Let's try to, you know, I'm very heavy-handed, and that is the worst thing you can do with eyeshadow. Because if you're heavy-handed, it doesn't blend right. If you're very light-handed, it will blend beautiful. We're going to put on this lightest one, tan, because there's a lot of nice taupes in here. This is a taupe. That's a light taupe. This is actually a really dark taupe. We're going to put this on. See, oh, this barely shows up. So we'll just put this all over the lid. Oh, I forgot to put on my MAC paint, early paint pot. I had it right here too. I guess it's too late to put it on. Because I sure needed it in the corners. I hope I set out a concealer. Yeah, we're going to use the Clé de Peau concealer today. It's an expensive one. Okay, that was so very light with this fake tanner on. The Tanology mixed with my moisturizer last night. It's not even showing, so we're going to go to this, which one did I use? This taupe color right here. Actually, I should have gone with that one. Let's try to, I have one of those little brush cleaner things here that's like one of those things you put in your hair. Let's go with this darker since we really weren't doing taupe. You know, I have to go up here over top of my crease because of such deep set eyes. Gosh, Hugo's snoring away as usual. Excuse me, a little bit of a sinus infection again. My voice is going out. So that's pretty good for blending up there, and we haven't really even blended it yet. So we're going to take a little darker one. We'll go with this one. This one I would only use for all over your body. If you're going out one evening, I'll show you on my shoulders next. Well, because it's too much on your eyes. It's little glitters and they fall everywhere. That was the only one I didn't really like in the palette. We're going to make that little B right there above my crease, not into my crease, because my crease is really deep set. We'll take that and make that winged out effect. A little bit of fallout, but that's my fault. I should have blown on the brush first. That always helps. And this color here, okay, we're going to put a little bit of this and this underneath my eyes. Okay, that's pretty good. This one I literally love. I'm going to try it with this is a MAC. This is another way to clean your brushes. Excuse me. This is really pretty. This is very much holographic. And I'm actually going to put that into my crease because I want my crease to come forward some. It's so sunken far back. And that was pretty good. don't know if I bring it down a little bit, if you can see the shine on that. That's almost a holographic white. Then we're going to take looking for a good blending brush here. I know I set it out. No, I'll just pick up another blending brush. Oh, here it is. I didn't set it out. This is a Morphe brush. Number 461, M461. And since I put them on lightly for a change, they'll blend much easier. Some of it fell on top of that mascara. So we'll just go over that again. Try to blend in circular motion. Now I'm just going to show you with a MAC brush, which is awfully big for this, but this color right here, this would only be good if you're going out in the evening and you want some shine on your body. This is good for body bling, as they put it. Probably the brush is a little bit too big. I don't know if you can get a little glimpse of that glimmer, a little glimpse of it. Okay, so I think we're done with the eyeshadow now. Now we have to move on to find some eyebrows. And I found the Rimmel black eyeliner pencil, and that's what I used on the inner part today. The Rimmel and the wind down. I might put a little bit more mascara on because that went right over top. Some of it, I'll just go this way too. This way it touches your eyelid slightly. On the downside of your eyelashes. So you let the brush slightly touch your eyelid, it makes an eyeliner effect. That's a lot to fall out there. Okay, those are done. Okay, so let's do eyebrows. I had a Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, and it's just fabulous, and these are so inexpensive. Oh goodness, look, the one I thought was holographic. It came down too. It had fallout all over my face, which you don't want shimmer on your wrinkles. Let's see if we can get it off. Well, I'm going to have a little bit of shimmer there, which not too attractive. I don't like shimmer too much. Let's do my eyebrows. I know this looks bad at first, but the brush on the other end, this is the Wet n Wild in taupe. And make a slight. Good Lord, I hope I have the right. I hope I have. Is this doesn't look like taupe. This looks like my eyeliner. This is my eyeliner. Okay. We have to wipe that off. It tells you how tired I am because I'm like, that is so dark. I'm thinking to myself, it's my black eyeliner from Wet n Wild. It looks just like the eyebrow pencil. So I'll really look mean by the end of this video because I put on black eyeliner. So one of these is the Wet n Wild. I did it to myself again. Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, I think. Can't find it. We don't want to see that black one there again, so we'll use this little fine point NYX one. A little fine point on that. I love this one too. NYX makes great ones. It makes wonderful, but you have to be very careful of the point since it's so small and I can't see it, even if it's out. I hope it's out. Oh my goodness. I have a pitch black eyebrow there. I thought that was so dark. I'm sorry, my son is learning to edit, so maybe he can put some music behind this to drag out Hugo snoring. Hugo's a horse, sometimes we call him that. We actually had a St. Bernard named horse, and one named Alita. St. Bernards are, believe it or not, the most protective dogs. I think he's Saint Shepherd. His mother was a huge thoroughbred St. Bernard, and his father was a thoroughbred German Shepherd. And at first he looked more like a St. Bernard, but he got darker. See how I'm making that arch upward? And darker, and now he looks like a German Shepherd. And this one, I have to combine the black. Let's make a little V right here too. Get a little arch going upward. Because we need so much upward when we get older, because everything is going downward by itself without a bit of help. Just sinking away there. We'll brush it up with the other end of that NYX eyebrow pencil. Already lost the top to it. Okay, and this is the Benefit Give Me Brow, and I am covered with glitter. I'll hold them in place all day. There's even glitter on my forehead. Okay, now we're going to try, I'm actually out of my, I couldn't believe it. I think it's empty, my NYX serum. I love that, I swear by that, but I'm out of it. And I got one of these for Christmas. Let's see how much of this is left. This is a Clé de Peau, and it's a cream. So many people think you shouldn't use a cream around dry, but this one's pretty creamy, and if I had put on a little bit of moisturizer first, that would have been a bigger help to make it creamier, but this is really a nice concealer. It's just gonna pop those little glitters out there, isn't it? Boy, I've got so much fake tanner on. That is way, way, way too pale. We're going to have to mix a little bit of the Neutrogena Serum Foundation with that when we go to put that on. Because my skin is so dark from that Tanology mixed with my moisturizer. Try to get as much as I can into those hollows right there. Okay. We'll do lips last. Now we'll do the Covergirl Simply Ageless Pressed Powder. Instant Wrinkle Blurring. We'll put that on one side first before the foundation and see if it's true. If it fills in, oh, I've got a dark spot right there. I think an old age spot came up overnight. I swear I know I still have wrinkles, but the Retin-A, I've dropped down to a pea size of it. One of my subscribers mentioned I was using a little bit too much. I was going stir crazy trying to get rid of these wrinkles all at once. It's not going to happen. Okay, that side's powdered first. Put it down the center. And this side's going to have the Neutrogena Serum Foundation. And this is a dark color, thank heaven. We don't know what color it is. Again, a medium deep, number 2. Comes in one of these little squeaky things. This on with it double-ended brush so that I can take a little bit out of it up into there. Now this side's going to be foundation first and then the blurring. So my left and my right, which would be opposite for you. My left is the powder first and then the foundation. And my right, your left, will be the foundation first and then the powder, the blurring powder. Right now we've got to put the liquid foundation on this side. Now this side already has the blurring powder on it, remember? I have to put a little bit of that Neutrogena foundation up there because the Clé de Peau was too light for me with this fake tanner on. Seems to be a little bit of shimmer right there, but I believe that's that eyeshadow broke loose. The white one that I said was Hyaluronic. Oh my goodness. You see the grays are out. Okay, now we'll put the blurring powder on the side with the foundation first. Try to pat it into the areas where you have heavier wrinkles. Okay, whatever you use, this Covergirl Simply Ageless Blurring Powder is very nice. I ordered it on Amazon, but I believe it's on $11.99 at the store. Now, I don't know if you can notice a difference here, but one side is moisture, has more moisture to it than this side. And I really don't know if I filled in the wrinkles better. You can see the line wrinkles up there a little bit more than you can up here. Because that's a trick. A lot of times people put the powder on first. And for some reason the serum foundation caught a little bit more on this side. And it's more moist if you would like an appearance of more moisture. And this one, personally, I kind of like just the foundation and then the blurring powder over top of it. It's so hard for us to reverse what we've been doing for years anyway. Sorry, cleaning up my vanity while I've got you on here. Okay, so next we're going to try, you know about the cream bronzer. That's just simply wonderful. No matter what you have on your eyes, you can always put that there on the hooded parts whenever you just don't feel like wearing any eyeshadow whatsoever. And I have to go this way instead of down. So I already have enough going down. And I need to put a little bit on this extremely high forehead. And always put a little bit in that little burrow way up under our lip. Always make sure lips look a little bit bigger. This stuff is fantastic. The only place you can get this that I know of is Amazon. And it used to take weeks for it to come, but now it doesn't. Okay, we're going to try the e.l.f. Rouge. Let me see this color because it is really dark, but it's supposed to mimic suntan, but it has no color on it. I guess you're just supposed to, oh, Caribbean. Small writing again. The usual, what we get. I'm going to need a little brush for this. Let's try this one. I'm going to dip that in lightly because that's going to take. Up high. And I don't want to go anywhere into the smile area because when I lower the smile area, it turns into my St. Bernard lines, as I call them for myself. And I'll do a video on my skin routine because I know the wrinkles are still there, but I swear it's helping a little bit. I've noticed some of the ones around my mouth decreasing. And any kind of a decrease, I didn't put my Tatcha primer on, so I forgot that. The tick bit me. So I can say that and a little bout of small psoriatic colitis I have, but it passed. Thank heaven. Because the ulcerative colitis, it's done me in a few times. That thing will put you right in the hospital. Let's try to blend that blush in a little bit. See, it gives you the appearance of a suntan, but you really can't tell because it has so much suntan stuff on. So I think next, all we have is lips. So I'm going to use the NYX again, lip crayon in Burgundy, goodness gracious, my hands are two-toned. Remember I told you there's no more of us going down like this because we're already going down. So let's try to fight it a little by starting about here, not down into here, going up into an imaginary peak that's bigger than ours. Same on this side. Make a bigger imaginary peak and then join the two together. Just fill in a little bit with your lip pencil. You can do it with your fingers or a lip brush. And then we're going to put the Milani. Looks like 430 Sachet Secret, 430 Secret. I'm not holding these too low for you to see. I don't seem to find my lip brush. Obviously I hit it for myself again, so we're going to use my fingers to blend that. Or just keep blotting. Could use a little bit more of that blurring powder under my eyes. And that eyeshadow. I really should have put the MAC Painterly paintbrush on to let that eyeshadow stay a little bit longer. And I'm going to put a little bit of Lip Injection by Too Faced, a little small sample size of it. Just in the middle. And up there on those imaginary peaks. Makes your lips look a little bit bigger. I didn't curl my eyelashes today either. And to top it all off, we're just going to put a little bit. I have a sample of Kat Von D Tattoo Eyeliner. It's really old, but we're just going to go over that line a tiny bit just to make it a little darker. I'm not going to go high or anything. I just want to make the eyelash area. Kind of lay it flat. I'm just going to end it right there. I'd like to take that burgundy, the wind down pencil that I showed you earlier, and this little piece of skin right here in our eye is kind of a little wasted area. I kind of like to take the burgundy right there. You can see I need to pull my skin. It's stuck in a wrinkle. The young girls don't have to do that. Just to give it a little more. That little area right there. Going upward. A little bit more of the and I didn't tease my hair or anything today. I only used the usual. I washed my hair with the L'Oreal And then I put in the water, the L'Oreal UV water. And then I put a little tiny bit of coconut oil and stuff on the pink curls that you saw me take down. Well, I hope that was everything. You can decide yourself. This is makeup, and then the Covergirl blurring powder, and this is the blurring powder, and then the makeup on top. And I showed you the colors of everything else. And I hope I got through everything. Next time I want to show you a little bit of this. I ordered this on Amazon. It's a Maybelline Burgundy. Well, I'll try a drop one if you want. I might as well get it over with so you can try it. Color Strike, it's called, in Burgundy. And this was from Amazon. Because it's so hard to find real burgundy. Oh my goodness. I should have used my son's powder on the gray. We'll just put the little right over top of that V that we made with the taupes, the darker taupes. And this doesn't last long though. It was the only thing. I mean, I really just got it a few days ago. You gotta run it around in that brush. Clinique makes the same thing, that you can take a powder and run it down in here, but I don't think they give you much down in here, because it didn't. At first it came out a lot more burgundy than it is now, only for a couple days. But that's some of the burgundy mixed up in there, what I can get out of it. It's a shame they don't make a bigger one because, like I said, burgundy's hard to find. God bless you. Thank you all for everything. Thank you for watching today, and thank you for subscribing and leaving a comment, and push the like button. And God bless you. Have a wonderful week. It's supposed to rain here, thank heaven, because my son just mowed our lawn yesterday and we weeded. It was exhausting. So much property. Oh, when you're by yourself, you don't want to be in the rural area with a lot of property. Thank you so much. Have a blessed, blessed day yourself, and see if you like the Covergirl blurring powder and the things I showed you. I'll get my son to list them below. Though Melissa55 has taught me the copy and link. Thank heaven. And maybe he'll learn to add some music to this, so you just won't hear snoring and snoring and snoring. God bless. Talked enough. Thank you so much. Goodbye.